Friends, first let's begin together by listening to a beautiful life quote as Will Smith has said, "Throughout life, people will make you mad, disrespect you, and treat you bad. Let God deal with the things they do, cause hate in your heart will consume you too." And Solomon Elikem has said, "Life is a dream for the wise, a game for the fool, a comedy for the rich, a tragedy for the poor." Welcome back, friends. I wish you all are doing well. Today I have come with new story with lots of new vocabulary, and I am sure this video will be very useful for you all. So before I start the lesson, let me tell you something. If you are visiting my channel first time, then you have to know this thing, because I found a new way to improve your English communication skill with lots of new vocabulary without problem and any problem and difficulties. As you know, we need 4 things for improving our English, and that is listening, writing, vocabulary, and speaking. And these all things I have added in this video. So I am sure if you watch my daily video, you will be able to improve your English in a very short time. And the most important thing, this video has 4 steps. First, we will listen a short story with our focus, cause after a story you will get some question and you have to answer that question. And the second step will know some new vocabulary from this story. Okay, that part is most important, so don't lose this golden chance. And the third step, we have answer and question session. In that part, I'll ask some question which will be taken from your story, and then I'll give you 1 minute to write your answer in a comment box. After that, I'll show you answer on the screen. That's why you have to listen to the story and listen to me very carefully. And the next, and this is the last step of this video, and this is build your confidence and listening ability. For this purpose, I'll give you 1 minute to say the heading, which heading will be best for the story according to your point of view. And these all things are dependent on your listening and of course on your focus. So let's start our first part of this video, and that is short story. So first we are going to listen to the story. It starts now. Once a Muslim young man was traveling in first class of an airline. After flight took off, air hostess came to him and offered him complimentary drinks as per airline's guidelines. Air hostess bought an alcohol drink. Young man refused for that drink. Air hostess returned with that drink to her kitchen. After some time, she came back with another alcohol drink better looking than drinks she had before. Young man declined politely again for the drink. Air hostess felt surprised and a bit troubled by this. Air hostess took it to pride and wasn't able to accept no for service and drink offered to young man. So just after a while, she came back with more decorated drink and presented it to young man. But again, young man refused. Air hostess asked, "Sir, you feel a lack of service in the bed that due to which you are not drinking. This is complimentary." Young man replied, "I am follower of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and I don't drink alcoholic drinks." Air hostess still insisted him to take drink. Young man replied, "Okay, if you insist so much, I'll drink, but only on one condition. First, ask your pilot to have this drink. Only then I'll accept. Air hostess looked at him and with hesitation replied, "But sir, he is on duty. And if he drinks it, then there is chance to plane crash." The young man smiled and replied, "As you pilot cannot drink on duty, similarly is with me. I am always on duty, and my duty is that I have to adhere to the words of my prophet. As if your pilot is to save the plane in every situation, in the same way I have to save my faith." Air hostess felt ashamed for her behavior and apologized. Moral of the story: faith always is paying first. I hope you all like our story, and finally we have completed listening part. However, let's go second part of this video, which is our first purpose, and that is vocabulary. So we have some new vocabulary in that story. Let's go to know those words. First word we have take off. That means lift up, leave the ground in flight, rise off the ground, remove clothing, bring down, listen, and leave, depart. Also put an end to, execute. Okay, so next what we have complimentary. That means expressing praise or admiration. Also gratis, given free of charge. And the next word we have decline. That means refuse, go down, also decrease. And the fourth word we have decorated. That means ornament, add on, make beautiful, bestow a medal or honor on someone. And the fifth word we have presented. That means display and demonstrate, also bestow and grant, give, offer, serve, hold out. And the sixth word we have lack. That means be short of, be without, and be missing, need, want. And the seventh word we have bid. That means congratulate, offer a prize, also plead someone, also that means call. And the eighth word we have insisted. That means persist, persevere, also firmly emphasize and assert. That means also demand, emphatically, and formally request. That means also require. And the second last word we have adhere. That means cling, bond, attack, be stuck, be fixed, be glad, and be commented. Okay, and the last word we have apologized. That means say one is sorry, express regret, be apologetic, make an apologize, ask forgiveness, ask for pardon, it wants words, it humble peace. It was our last word. One more thing, friend, mostly people are thinking about vocabulary, how to memorize. It's tough, or like this, many things people are thinking nowadays. Friend, but don't be worried about it, and no need to think much. There are many new words. How can we remember and memorize? I'll give you easy trick how to memorize new vocabulary. That's why don't skip video and watch properly until the end. It will be very useful for your English. At last we have completed second part of this video also, and now we are going to start next part of this video. So I'm going to ask some question from that story, and then I'll give you 1 minute to write your answer in a comment box. So first question we have, who was that man? And the second question we have, where was he going to? And the next question we have, what happened with him in flight? And the fourth one we have, what did air hostess do at last? And the last question we have, what did you learn from the story? Friends, front of you there are only 5 questions, and you have only very little and short time, and this is 1 minute. You have to do fast and hurry up. So are you okay? Are you ready? Okay, then your time starts now. At last, we have completed 1 minute, friend, and now I'm going to show you answer on the screen. So be carry on and focus with me. Okay. So first question we have, who was that man? So answer is, he was a young man. And the second question we have, where was he going to? So answer is, he was going to somewhere by flight. Okay. And the next question we have, what happened with him in flight? So answer is, air hostess bought an alcohol drink, but young man refused for that drink and said her he is a believer. And the next question we have, what did air hostess do at last? So answer is, air hostess felt ashamed for her behavior and apologized. And the last question we have, what did you learn from the story? So answer is, faith is always being on top of everything. With this last question we have completed our third step as well. And friend, this is the last step of this video. So I'm going to give you 1 minute to write here your opinion and heading, which will be best topic for this story or moral of the story, or what do you understand by this story. You can write here your opinions. What do you think? Your time starts now. After 1 minute, friends, as you know, I told you I'll say you how to memorize new vocabulary. So the best way for memorizing new vocabulary according to me, make sentence by using that vocabulary. Like in this story we have 9 or 10 new words. Okay, you just go, don't do many things, just go comment box of this video and write there at least 10 sentences by using these words and send me. For example, we have one new word, take off. So you can use this word in sentence like, I was going to Delhi and after take off the flight I started eating and calling air hostess for something always for a long time. So like this you use 10 words in different sentence. This way will be very useful to improve your vocabulary and your English. Just continue it. I'm sure you will improve your English in a someday only. And now we are going to have fun because today I have very new funny joke for you all, and this also helps you to improve your English and listening ability. So let's go have fun. So here is, don't break someone's heart, they have only one. Break their bones, they have 206 of them. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, friends, with this funny joke, we have finished this part, and wait for next part of my video. I end up my video with a special thank to you all wonderful people for listening to me with great passion. Thank you so much and have a wonderful time.